Hello, welcome to another BenSabers Tech Talk. So we have the Wimius K9 projector. This is one I've been wanting to get my hands on for a long time now. It's a very recent release. It's about a year old, came out in 2024. Let's just get straight into the stats, shall we, guys? Let's bring up all the stats for you. So we have, it is a K9. There are two HDMI ports, two USB ports, and it is Bluetooth compatible. It has 26,000 lumens as a bulb, and it has an ANSI of 700, which is interesting, I'll be honest, because it doesn't feel like that, I'll be fair. It has a 20-watt dual stereo speaker system built in. The lamp life is insane, 160,000 hours of lamp life. That's like over 50, 60 years of lamp life. So I've looked at a number of sources, and every source has said 160,000 hours for the lamp life. The fan volume, for some reason I've put down 48 decibels. It is, but to be honest, you can barely hear this fan. It's more like, it feels more like, or sounds more like about 30 to 40 decibels. We have got the ability to do a maximum screen size of 300 inches, which is phenomenal. So far, I've managed to get a projector about 4.5 meters away from the projector screen, and at 4.5 meters, that gives us a 4.5 meter wide projector screen with a height of 2 meters, which is insane. So if this thing could ever get to a 6-meter throw, and you have that full 300-inch screen, guys, you're going to be having more trouble actually finding somewhere to project it onto that can accommodate the full 300 inches more than actually being able to use it. The contrast ratio is 20,000 to 1, and it does come with a number of smart apps built in. This is a Netflix officially licensed projector, so you have Netflix as standard, you have YouTube, and you have Amazon, and there are lots of other apps to choose from. Now, the native apps, the ones that are pre-installed, that are all there for you, they're okay. But when you have to go searching for the other apps, so for example, here will be Disney Plus, it actually is a bit frustrating to use. You don't have the easy navigation as you do with Netflix or YouTube, where you just go up, down, select what you want. With the Disney Plus, you have a cursor which you have to go to the left and go down or go up, and it's very time consuming. It does take a long time to actually get anything working on the Disney Plus app, and then the quality from the Disney Plus app is severely lacking. So if you're wanting to have lots of decent apps, I would strongly recommend an Amazon 4K Fire Stick. So with the projector that the screen you're watching now, this is on my grey projector screen. The brightness is max. Pretty much all the settings you can do on the projector are maxed out at 100%. If I don't max them out, the picture is so dark you can almost not see any content. So if this is a 700 ANSI compared to the Wimius P20, which was only 270 ANSI, there's something a little peculiar, because the P20 was vastly brighter in its native standard resolution than the K9. I do not understand why there is such a huge difference between the quality of picture between the P20 and the K9. Obviously, this is 20,000 to 1, where the P20 was 10,000 to 1. So the picture you're getting is substantially better. However, you need to whack up everything to the max setting to be able to really enjoy the content. And even then, it still seems very, very dark in some aspects and or content you're watching. One of the other negatives is the autofocus. It has built-in autofocus, and I'll be honest with you, I've set it all up. I've had to manually adjust it every single time, and I've actually turned off the autofocus on startup, because every time I start it up, it would not focus correctly. It wouldn't put the picture in the right place. So every single time I'd have to manually amend this. So I've just turned off when you start up the projector, it automatically changes it for you, and you know, it carries on from these previous settings. So yeah, it's not the best. The sound isn't terrible. It's not amazing considering that it's meant to be really good. The housing, the speakers vibrate in the housing, and you get a lot of vibration from that, which is a real shame. I'm going to stop the video for one moment. I'm going to do a comparison between the K9 and the P20, so one moment. So here we have the P20 on the left, and we have the K9 on the right. The picture quality on the K9, it is vastly better. It does look much better. The colors are much more accurate to what you're actually seeing. The colors on the P20 may be a lot more vibrant, but they seem to be a bit OTT in some aspects. The K9 is a much more realistic representation of what you actually see, picture quality wise. But again, I've not really had to adjust the brightness on the P20, whereas K9 it is maxed out in all its settings for picture quality, picture brightness, and that sort of thing. So yeah, better quality picture, but if you're wanting it to be more distinguished and even brighter, you're gonna have troubles with it. So there you are. Is the K9 worth purchasing? At the moment, out of the P20 and the K9, for me, as these are the only two that I've managed to get hold of so far, I would go with the K9. The picture quality is exceptionally good. But I think, and I feel, I'll be honest with you guys, that there are much better projectors out there. I am going to continue my search for the ultimate projector. When I find that ultimate projector, I will clearly and obviously share that with you on the Tech Talk. I have got another projector, which is again a Wimius projector, coming next week, so I will be doing a review on that one, and that one boasts the same specs as the K9. Then the one that's coming also says it has 700 ANSI for the light. So that'll be interesting. I am going to invest in getting a light meter, because I want to start actually testing these projectors for light and actually see what they say, because after the K9 guys, I strongly do not believe this is 700 ANSI. Absolutely do not believe it. But on the way out, check out the audio from the speaker. This is full volume from the speaker of the K9. So there we are, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or queries, please feel free to put them down below. I'll do my very best to answer them. Yeah, please like, subscribe, and thank you to all the support from the subscribers on the channel. It massively appreciate it. I look forward to doing the next review. Very look forward to the next one, because I want to see what that 700 ANSI projector looks like in comparison to the K9. See you later, guys.